And we is live. Hi, Gregory.
Boom.
Hi, Scott. Hi, Brian.
Hello,
Up,
everyone.
everyone.
How we all doing
Scott,
tonight?
Oh, we
Brian,
got a commercial right away, Bill. We got
Greg.
Susan
Oh,
Collins,
yay. Of course.
senator from Maine.
Now, after the commercial ends, does it pick right up where it left off, or is there like a blank spot where we're talking about something else again?
It went to another commercial for Uber.
Okay.
I haven't hit
We got
skip yet.
Hey,
Marty
Marty.
V. How you doing? We got Angie and Rick joining us, it says.
Hey, Marty.
Oh, cool.
All them people from over there.
See what else it does.
Hey,
Hi,
preacher.
Yeah, the
Josh. How you
commercials it
doing?
does.
Tom
Tom.
Kingery. Hello, Marianne. You made it. Oh, Marianne needs a
Brian.
Hey, Yodi. Hey, Tom.
wrench.
Marianne.
We'll give
Marianne.
her
Wow, we got a
add as
lot of people
moderator.
coming in.
Hey,
Mark
Mark. The
Casino.
senile detective.
Marianne, I just made you Smurf. Hi, Mark the
Hello,
Signal
Kelly.
Detectors. Hi, Grandma Kelly.
Hey, Grandma
No,
Kelly.
no, we weren't complaining. We were just making jokes about it, Kelly. That's all we were
Hi,
doing.
Lucky James Miller. Carrie, how you doing? Hope everybody's having a good night. We are up to 18 people. Thank you.
Wow,
Danny
that was
D,
quick. Danny.
the spectacular supporter. Thank you, Danny, for being here.
Muddy
My
Mess.
Muddy Mess.
Hello.
Yep, Angie Raid, you're a little late, my Muddy Mess. We already knew that. No spankings for Mark. Mark, you missed out on the spankings.
I blew it, didn't I?
Yeah.
You know, I hate those friggin' commercials. They just eat up so much time, and I hate watching them.
Too
What
late.
about
She's
now,
not going to
Kelly?
buy it
I know.
now.
Yeah. Oh,
So, Scott, Marty, any of you guys get out this week? Get any detecting in, or is the weather too bad there? Yodi, howdy.
what's up, Yodi?
I get out.
What'd you find?
I found some marbles.
More marbles.
Oh,
Nice.
seriously, Rich, you find marbles? I just can't fathom that.
The snow melted and the ground thawed just enough for one day, and I discovered a little dump, and I found a little marble on top one day. So I went back the next day and started digging it up. The marble started popping out of the ground. I ended up
Oh,
with
man.
10.
Nice. The only years in metal
But
detecting, I say I haven't found a marble because I haven't found a whole marble. I found one with a big chip and a half a marble once.
yeah, I hate finding those pieces.
Yeah. And you look at
But
it,
I
you go,
called my friend Kelly to come dig with me. He found 3 marbles and he found a 14-karat gold ring.
No
oh,
kidding.
right. Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Danny
Thanks,
D.
Danny.
Okay, Brian, it's MAHBLE, marble.
Yep, marble.
Marble.
Oh,
You
Marty's
got to
been.
screw. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
Marty.
What's up, Bill? You got to screw up the R a little bit when you say it. Marble.
Marble. Hi, Ronnie. How you doing? Kings Gold, New
Hey,
York.
Kings.
Welcome. Welcome. I
Ron.
spit that out there.
What's Danny say? Woohoo, you, Bill. Dress wearing Bill and everyone. What?
What?
You wearing a dress, Bill?
No.
That's what Danny said. Oh, that's a pretty one,
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Marty.
Scott's getting
Wow.
out.
Oh,
Hunting
cool.
at the Missouri Pro Am this week. Nice.
Hey, Workman.
Sweet. Workman, hello.
I don't know why, but that reminds me of Planet Earth.
This one?
Yeah, that one there. Yep.
Yeah. It's a Peltier Rainbow, is what it's called. Peltier Company made it. Probably
Oh,
the
Mark wore a
1930s,
dress.
40s.
Mark wore a dress at the Halloween thing. Yes, he did.
No, I didn't. You guys are just dreaming.
You forgot they got stickers about it, though.
Oh, yeah. Torchy.
Hey, Torchy. Hey, Ron, Carrie, Danny.
See, even when Richie loses his marbles, he finds better ones.
That's right.
Yeah. Scott put me on the way. Thanks, buddy, says Marty. Yeah, grab me too, Scott.
Hey, while you're in the general area, Scott, I'm just a stone throw from Bill.
Well, Outhouse Otis, haven't seen you in a
Wow.
long, long time, brother. How you been?
Yeah. It has
Must
been
be
a while,
cheap,
Otis.
Hey, Iron
Hey,
Antler.
James. I know, Greg. Don't remind me. I know there's screenshots out there.
James, how you doing? 27 in the house. Thank you.
Nice.
Otis, you still metal detecting? David Frazier,
David.
hello.
Hey,
Jay
Jay.
Paul, welcome.
Getting close to 30.
Getting the house full already. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been too long, Otis. What have you been up to? So, Mark, I know you haven't been able to get out, and
Yeah. It
And
doesn't
I've
look like
learned-
I'll be getting out for a while.
me either. The last trip I made to do a very short video. Hi, John, Finders Keepers. I found
John?
out my hip is just too far gone to do that now, so I paid
Yeah.
for it for a couple days. So hopefully I'll get that surgery done soon. So I'm pretty
Well,
sure they're going to
yes,
clear me.
Yesterday we got 4 to 6 inches up here of snow.
Of
So it's gonna be a
snow.
while up here. Yeah.
Hi, Don Roll.
Hey, Relic.
Jim, how you
Jim.
doing? Sorry to
Hey,
hear
Jim
that.
Steele.
It's the wrong time of the year for snow. It should be spring.
Damn,
Oh,
snow.
up this way, it's actually pretty normal to have snow right into April.
Yeah.
That's why when I heard "Come Out Swinging" was in Pennsylvania and it was in early April, I'm like, is that really safe to have it that close to winter? But I guess you guys don't get any snow in April or March. Or,
Not that much. Very rarely we'll get a freak storm that late.
Yeah, not here. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Hi, Loretta.
Loretta. How
Hey,
you doing,
Loretta.
Thank you, Grandma Kelly.
Awesome, Kelly.
Oh, that's right. You moved to Texas, didn't you, John?
Hey,
It's a wind
James.
tunnel, all right. Or you're moving to Texas. I don't remember which.
Wow. Yodi, it was 85 where they were at. Oh, my God.
He's in California. That's why.
Wow. Awesome, Mark. Oh, Kelly, you shouldn't have told me that. Now I got images in my head.
Yeah, Grandma Kelly. Mark now wants a picture of you mowing the lawn with a wet T-shirt on.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were moving, John.
He just did from like one corner of the street to the other corner.
Oh,
Something like that he did.
thought he was talking about Texas one time. Must have been somebody else. Well, Rich, you've been finding marbles. Have you found any new relics?
not really. I mean,
Yep. So John said a mile up the
found my
road.
feather.
You can turn it into a quill?
I don't know.
I'm still working on it, Otis.
I think that'd be cool.
I just got too many other things going right now.
Alrighty, Don. We're not going anywhere for at least another hour or two.
Yeah, we'll still be here. Hi, Mark, the Senile Detectorist.
But I'm getting near the end of the final steps of finishing the book to get it ready for publishing.
Awesome.
Good.
Formatting is what I got to work on now. It's mostly formatted, but
Hi, Angie and
Cool.
Rick.
Angie.
Otis,
Man.
I use a double score and an Xterra Pro now. So, what, another month before it gets out, Richie, to the public, or longer?
it shouldn't be a month.
Wow.
It'll take me probably a couple days to get it formatted. Then I got to put it on Amazon, and I got to kind of leave it there for a little bit because if I schedule it to have a book launch, they won't let me cancel a book launch if they find something or I find something in between. So I got to kind of let it simmer on there for a little while.
Makes sense.
So I may be able to schedule a launch maybe next week. I'll schedule it next week, but it may be the end of next week or the beginning of the week
Yeah.
after.
Well, I hope it gets out soon. I want something to read. 28 in the house. Okay.
Nice.
And I think Rob's going to be here tonight. I haven't heard anything one way or the other, so he should be popping in soon.
Anyone out there ever wants to self-publish a book, there's a lot of steps to. I mean, I could just throw anything out there, and
Yes, it did, Angie. Thank you.
if you want something decent out there, you got to put the work in.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
I've known other people that have written books, and it's not an easy thing. I know that. I know I can't do it. So
I haven't figured out whatever happened to the comma because Microsoft Word will tell you need a semicolon here, and then Grammarly will tell you need a comma. Then you go to an editor who will delete both of them and put nothing there. So
hey, Otis,
I'm so confused about the comma. I thought I had it down, but nobody can agree on it.
Otis, they rate the legend above the 700 to the 900, so you're not really wouldn't be going up.
You're taking a step down.
I mean, if you want something different,
I'd rather have the 0 to 60 VDI than I would 0 to 40.
I like the 0 to 60, but I like the 0 to 100 even better. Hi, Mr.
Hey,
Tully.
Mr. Tully.
Yeah.
It separates better. Of course, then, like I said, I got that Discovery 3300, and it's 0 to 199, so everything's got its own number.
But I did like the what was it, negative 20 to 40 on the Xterra 705. Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The iron was in the negative numbers.
Yeah. So on the Vanquish, it is too. And the Equinox, it's what, -9, I think.
Hey, Brian.
2 plus 40. So. Yeah, 700 has the expanded range, so does the 900.
I think once you get into the high-end machines, I think if you know what you're doing with them, I don't think you do any better than one will do any better than any other one, as long as the person running it knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Otis, I knew 2 people who got rid of their Manicores and went with the Legend because they were detecting with people who had the Legend, and they missed stuff, and the people with the Legend walked right behind them and got it. So either they didn't have the machine set up right or something, but they use Legends now instead of the Manicore. So
yeah, Otis, for my Legend, I've always got great depth, even with the updates.
Hey, Danny.
Danny.
Hope you're feeling better, brother.
I've done well with my Legend, but on land I prefer my Expedeus 2. I mean that thing is deep.
Now I've heard for people that like mine lab, like John was saying, the Xterra Elite does really well. And I mean, you just don't have all the different settings. But I was watching with a stable VDI hitting dimes at 10 and 12 inches with the thing in moderately mineralized soil. So, and you get a Pro Pack for $600, 2 coils, the headphone, you know, that's not a bad price.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, John. Some people do gel with certain audio.
Yep.
I do like the fact that they changed the audio a little bit on the newer simplexes over the old. The old one I couldn't handle. The newer ones I can get along with. Triple score, that's a good one. Lots of people that have Legend are running triple scores now because it basically is the same machine just without all the settings. In fact, it's
I have my Legend set up. You can have it in 2-tone, 4-tone, or I can't remember what the other ones are. But I got it set for 3-tone.
Yeah, but it's
I
all
combined-
tones. Like all tones is like 99 tones. So. Now, do you have bottle cap reject on the Legend? I don't remember.
Yes,
No.
there is. I don't know why that's Mark's camera that went out. Yeah,
Because they do
I got
have
mine.
that.
It has 4-tone, but I got 2 of the tones set up identical, so I can have a 3-tone machine. Because all I need is iron, mid-tone,
Yeah.
and high tone. I don't
Yeah.
need a maybe a high tone or maybe a mid-tone or.
Well, that's like when they tell you there's 99 tones. One for it's like that would just I'm tone deaf anyway, so that would not work for me.
And the only one that machine that ever worked with the full tones is the Xterra 705.
Yeah.
You put that on 40 tones and you could actually operate the machine. It wouldn't go haywire on you.
I just can't believe you guys keep forgetting about the greatest machine that was ever made.
The Panky. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are going to run out and get rid of their Noctas and their Mind Labs and buy a Panky.
Oh, yes.
It's the Spanky, says Dan. That's the only problem with the Chinese machines. You'll get one good one, 3 bad ones. One good one, 3 bad, you know.
Yep.
Their quality control sucks.
Yep. Oh, here comes a.
So
There we go.
Cibola? No, you've got the Vaquero. Huh. Or is that the Cibola?
This is Cibola.
Okay. Because they look identical.
Hey, Dan. Nice.
I've only used it like a couple times.
Good machines, though.
Yeah. Good luck finding one. If you
Yeah,
find one, you're gonna pay for it.
I wanted the Vaquero because it had a manual ground balance. So that's the only difference between the two machines. But finding either one of them. And if you even find their low end machines like the, I forget which 2 they are, but one sold for 150 new, the other one was 250. They're like $400 and $500 people are selling them for now.
Yep.
Hi, Dan, PA Patriot. How you doing?
I think they're mostly collector's items now, though.
Oh no, there's still people that use them. I remember Pastry Super Freak took his XP. He was down at local park. He always hits right into a guy using a Tesoro. Well, Pastry could hit that park many times. This guy walks out with 4 rings and a necklace.
Damn.
They weren't fresh drops. They'd been there a while. And with an old Tesoro. Hi,
Amanda.
Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better.
Hey, Amanda.
Yeah.
Hey, PA.
She stopped in to say hi. Can't say. Well, thank you for stopping and saying hello, Amanda. And get better, please. But he was really so old Pastry goes, so thinking of the old single, frequency analogs are worthless. He goes, don't think that way. That's right.
I should have hung on to my Deep Tech Vista Gold, though.
PJ, the
That
fence
was
jumper ran over an Ace 250 or one of the. That's pretty good. Have a good night, Amanda. Feel better. Yeah, Otis, why not? I've got 4 right now, down from 6, but I only got rid of 1 because I want the next. I had the 440 Vanquish, so I want the 540 with the high and low iron bias. It's one thing, bad thing about the 440. I get in, when you're roll cutting, you want that iron bias so you don't pick up all the stinking nails. Which that 440 did really well.
TDI, that was a popular machine for quite a while.
Yeah. TDI, Bliss Tool. What was the one? Shadow. The Troy machines. Hi, backbreaking.
Backbreaking.
Hey, backbreaking.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the Ace 250.
Yeah, the only thing I found, the Aces, they're a little slow on the recovery when you compared to the newer ones. So
my friend Kelly couldn't kill that thing he had. It was wrapped in duct tape and everything else.
oh yeah, they go, and they're great. If you're coin shooting, they're a great machine.
I couldn't figure out how you knew where to dig because the thing went beep, 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 all over the place. I don't know how you locked in on your target.
Danny says I will never try the 340 if it was not for Bill and his run using the 4. Okay, Tulisha, don't blame me that he bought him. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, it's all Bill's fault. It's
Yep.
Mikey's fault. Everything's Mikey's fault.
The 250 Ace was, from what everybody says, and I think I have to agree after seeing people use them, that was about the best of the Ace series, was that 250. There was one old boy in here, I can't think of his name. I don't even know if his channel's still around, but he's hitting the yard, looked like a house built in the 30s, and he was just pulling silvers left and right with that Ace 250. I think he got 14 silvers that day out of the guy's yard.
I think that's what I had, Greg. The Ace 300 for a while.
Well, I had what was it? I can't remember if it was a pile or something, but anyways, it was made in China, but it had the internals for an Ace 250, the exact same scale on the face. And I like that thing. It worked really well. It didn't have the VDI number, so you didn't need it because when it started blinking the quarter dime, it was a quarter a dime. Just, it was. So you didn't really need the VDI. I think I bought it off eBay. Some guy couldn't figure out how to work it, so I got it for $50, and I was using it one day in the park, and I just pulled up like 4 quarters in a row, and this guy goes, I want to get in this. He goes, you want to sell that? I go, $200. And he bought it. So
Oh, wow.
Worked for me.
Oh.
Yeah, they're no good on the beach. That I do know.
You dig now. I like it, Otis.
You dig now. That's good. Those are just the ones in the closet, PA. That's why he says 9 in the. So he's got 10 in the closet. That's not counting the 5 or 6 he's got hanging on the wall in the living room. So I don't know why. Yeah, the Quest is a Chinese detector, but it's actually a good one, Dan. Oh yeah. So almost $300 for a 250? No way. Hi, Mary.
Mary, glad to see you. Whoa, where's the insults? What's going on here?
Are you okay, Mary?
Yeah.
Is it really Mary? Is it really her?
I don't know now. I'm scared.
Or is it Memorex? Yeah, I don't know.
Mary Max.
31 in the house. Thank you. She always
Awesome.
gets gnarly with us. So what's going
Good,
on?
Greg. Yep.
Oh, Danny's got 12 in the closet and only one out. You trying to make Talisha think you don't have that many so you can buy another one, Danny?
I'm with you, Scott. I'm with you, Dan. Scott
Yeah.
says she got hacked for sure. Dan's like, who is this Mary person?
She was cloned, says Don Roller Creeper. Yeah. That's kind of a short hat rack. It says H250's a hat rack. Oh yeah, Otis, I've seen people find. Oh, thank you, Mark. Texas. A lot of people find good stuff with the Quest machines. They got the X5 and X10. I think the X10 is $200. Waterproof. I see them hitting, coins at 12, 14 inches with them things. In fact, they got a new one out, the X1 or something like that for kids. It's not waterproof, but it's like $118 for a programmable detector. Yeah. And Quest has been around for a while. I know they, like the 100 GT, hated it because apparently they stole some of the software from Technetics, but they were actually the first ones to have like the style of machines like Mind Lab now, where you got the straight grip instead of the bent handle. Quest hate.
What has First Texas brought up in the last 5 years for new technology? Nothing.
Oh yeah, well this was long before that. So,
yeah.
But they supposedly are coming out with new stuff for Fisher and Bounty Hunter.
They better, or they're going to end up going under, like what Waste did.
Technetics. They're not selling well at all. I mean, they even sold their stuff for like, was normally going for $200 for $85 on eBay. First Texas right there, seller. So. But I mean, for people that want to buy one for their kids to go out and do something. Oh yeah, I know, John. They've been saying it for 3 years, but like I said, they've been selling their stuff dirt cheap lately, so they must be coming out with something.
The AT Pro, you can still buy for the same price.
Thank you, Mary. What was
that? Thank you, Mary.
There we go. The AT Pro sells for the same price it did 13 years ago when I bought mine.
Yeah, that's why they're not selling a whole bunch of them anymore.
Hey, Hunter. Hi, Hunter. Yeah, that's right, Otis.
Somebody must buy him, though.
But John, I did see the Fisher AI machine, at least the prototype.
Hey, Georgianne.
Coming up. Hi, Georgianne.
Hey, Georgianne.
You don't have to say you're sorry. Oh.
I'm waiting for that machine that they come up with that doesn't pick up any nails. That can read anything through all the nails. That's going to be the ultimate machine.
We'll probably
then you'll find some treasure. Yeah,
but it would be nice, especially around old burnt down farmhouses and stuff. Yeah, because I was reading back in the day, lumber was cheap, but nails were expensive. So somebody would be moving on. They just burn the house down and pick up the nails.
Yep. I remember hearing about that too. Yep.
Yeah. It's like, really? Makes sense. Why tear it down? We can just burn it down and go pick up all the nails.
Why spend all that time pulling nails? We could just burn the place down.
Yep. Oh, somebody wants it. Come on.
Mary, you didn't pick the wrong night to be nice, just the wrong stream to be nice.
Hi, Bart Cubbins. Saxon, are you lurking?
She was being nice last Friday because she didn't even show on the Dream Stream.
That's right. Yep.
No,
Hey, Bart.
Let's see.
Oh, shit. Well, there's got to be a few people from upstate New York around here, Otis.
I would think so. No, there's not any other lives going on right now that Zach's would be in.
Hey, maybe he's out working on a car.
That could be. Got your own business, you can't turn down work. So
Nope.
That's a tough business to be in right there, car repair.
Oh, yeah.
oh, you're leaving Virginia and relocating to New York, huh? Wow. That's a big move.
You always got to tell somebody some bad news about how much it's going to cost to fix their car.
Yeah. Or like you said, that sometimes he gets out there and it's too late in the evening, he can't get a part, or he's got to drive 80 miles the wrong direction
Yeah.
from where he's at to go get a $5 fan belt and charge him
Hey, bad
all
idea.
that.
Like I lost my power steering pump on my truck, so they replaced it, but the one they put on leaked like hell, right from the
Oh,
factory, brand new. So they had to replace that one.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, I know. I worked at a place back home in the body shop for 3 months, and they were such crooks, I just left. A guy had rolled his Jeep and it tore up the hood. And they told him it'd be like 4 hours to straighten out. They could buy him a new one cheaper. Well, this was in the days when the cars and parts were just sent on an open rack train car instead of the ones that are all boxed in now. So kids have been throwing rocks against the hood. The new hood came in worse shape than the old one.
oh.
So we straightened out the old one, painted, and they charged him for a new hood.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree
Well,
with you, Mary, on that one.
I
No
don't
one
know.
in their right mind would go to New York.
There, so. Oh, that's right. There was a benefit going on. Was that tonight? Yeah. He was in Angie's earlier, so, but I didn't see Carson's live. Wonder why.
Hey, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Now, Mary said it's tomorrow on Benzo's channel. And so's
Yeah,
Dan.
that's
He's saying
right.
the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to go to that. I didn't want to miss it. Oh, crap.
Hey, Carl.
That's tonight. Hi, Ellsworth. How you doing? Hi, Greg Divers.
Hey, Shane.
Hello, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
There's always trouble brewing here, Shane. You know that.
The Mod Squad, yeah.
I was thinking more like the Odd Squad, but you know.
I like the Art Squad. I like it.
The Awkward Squad.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yep.
36 in the house. Thank you all.
Nice.
All wonderful people. Even you, Shane.
Even Shane, yeah.
Hey,
How'd you break your computer, Shane? I need to know.
you got drunk, didn't you, Shane? And dropped it or fell on it. I got to grab some coffee real quick.
Yep.
Medical detectors, hello.
Hey, medical.
Knocked it over, he said.
Yep. There's Zach. Here he is, Bill.
Hello, Zaxon.
Hey, Joel.
Hey, Joel. What's up, buddy?
He's Jackson.
Rich, you got any more cool marbles you can show for a bit?
Of course. I always have marbles handy because I just like looking at them every now and then. This one here, see the better side of it. Probably, let me put some light on it.
Hey, Joel.
Mary.
Whoops. That's not what I wanted.
That's a nice marble. I like the red swirl. What's that one called?
Let me look at it real close.
Hello, Anna.
I'm not sure on that one. They might call that what they might call a West Virginia swirl.
Okay.
When you can't identify it, that's what you call it.
That's what you call it.
Yeah. This one here.
Oh, I like that one.
This is probably a Peltier rainbow, more than likely. Let me get one of my new ones.
Oh, that's a good color blue. I like that dark blue.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shane. Okay.
See it.
To me, that's
Actually,
unusual. I've never seen a.
Ooh.
That's
like
purple.
that.
Looks black here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the light isn't the best.
It's a really dark purple, huh?
I've never seen one like it. That's the
Neither
first.
have I.
There you go. Now you can see the colors.
Kind of a bluish gray, the thin stripes.
Ow.
It's purplish.
Thank you, Shane.
That's the thing about digging marbles. There's so many different colors and styles and varieties. You almost never
Yep.
find the same one twice.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Oh.
I like the glow in the dark ones too, Mary. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I got some of those.
Yeah, some son from an old mining community. We used to have a lot of steelies. You know, ball bearings, big and small. We use those. People with glass marbles get pissed. Can't use those. Sure, we can.
Especially in slingshot. Especially in slingshots, Bill. They were great.
Yeah, but you take your big shooter against somebody else's, you're still wanting to crack a chip out of theirs and ruin it.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Get them up here where the light
Yeah.
can get on.
There, I can see it now. Yeah. Whoop. There it is, right there. It's a neat fluorescent
glow in the
glow.
dark.
Oh man.
Yep. Iron ore pellets. Great slingshots. Yep. Small lead weights off of tires. Yeah. Later,
All righty, Gary. Take care.
Bye.
Frozen M&Ms. I wouldn't waste those, Kings. No way.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's a great idea. This way they can't find the evidence. It'll melt by the time they get to it.
True.
Man. Who said hi, Mark?
Frozen paintballs.
Oh.
I can see that. Awesome, Anna. You had 2 great days hunting. Sweet.
Oh, that frozen paintball would hurt.
They hurt anyways, yeah. So
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
Melted critters eat. Oh, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Michael. No.
What am I doing?
Whoa. A ring both days and silver today. Only seconds.
Nice.
Congratulations.
I'd be over the moon too, Anna.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have a good night, Buckle Boy. Thanks for stopping in.
Yep. Peanut butter and jelly M&Ms? No, I like the peanut butter M&Ms. Don't throw no
Can't
jelly
wait
in
to
there.
see the videos on that. Oh, Anna, you're going to have a live in the next couple of days, aren't you? Oh, that's a bummer, Danny. I hate working on laptops.
Oh, they're so
So
hard.
jammed in there.
Yep. I went to take my one apart because I wanted to replace the thermal paste on it, thinking that was causing my overheating. I got the back of it off and went, nope, it's going to overheat. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're
I have
had to
an
replace an
IT
internal
specialist in the
video card.
family.
I had to replace an internal video card on one once. That sucked.
Yeah, nope.
My oldest son does IT for the state, and he works on that stuff
Oh,
all the time. So
you
if
got it
I ever
made.
need
Let him-
anything,
Yeah.
The same here, Rich. My oldest is a IT person.
Oh, okay, Anna. Friday afternoon.
Okay.
hey Rob,
Hey, Rob.
Rob's here.
Joel has a daughter who does it. I think everyone has a family member who's in that business.
Yep.
There you go, Rob. There's the link.
His name is Dell.
My guy's name is Dell.
First name Michael.
Robert.
How you doing, Rob? Oh,
Howdy, guys. And I heard somebody just say hi to Anna a minute ago. Is she here?
Yep, she's
Yeah.
here.
she's here.
Hey, Rob, you sound very far away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're right. Hold on.
Put
Hold
your
on.
mic on.
Where's Mr. Microphone at? Hold on.
Not tonight, Michael. Next week, okay?
He might have. He might have, Shane.
Did he
Hey,
block
Tom.
her Tuesday?
Hey, you diver.
Did,
I want to say congratulations to Miss Anna, because she is now officially a real metal detectorist, because in her video she got perturbed at her first person on the beach. So I want to say, way to go, Anna. You are now an official
Yeah,
metal
yeah.
detectorist, getting perturbed with your first person asking you. You were calm about it, but I could hear it in your voice. I was watching it today, and I was just rolling on the floor, girl.
What did she find it? She find a Karen?
Yeah, it was a guy just asking her a bazillion questions, and she was trying to film and do the thing, and And the guy said to her, "Is this kind of a Zen thing?" And I guess she said
Yeah.
something like, "Well, it usually is," or something. The guy's like, "Oh, I guess for people walking up, except for people walking up asking questions, I was just rolling on the floor." And she had a freaking great coin day. Oh my God, she killed it with the coins.
Hey, 5 Mile.
Hey, come on.
Where does this one go to? Oh, that goes to that. Bill, I'm liking this new desk that Denise got me. This new desk is. Yeah, well, as soon as we sell the roll top, I'll pay you back, D. I said as soon as we sell the roll top desk. But hi, everybody. Hello, medical. Hello. Hey, Michael Farley. Welcome. Hey, Carrie. Danny Boy.
Whoa, wait, do that.
Marty V. Grandma Kelly. Brian. Jim Steele.
Getting up
Backbreaker.
there close to 40.
There we go.
Danny D. I just left like number 41. Howdy Yodi. Autism Mary. Tom K. Greg AU Diver. And yes, I will continue to call you AU Diver. I'm not calling you all Diver.
Hi,
Hey,
5
you.
Mile.
Hey, Joe, Neil Drummond Detect. Howdy, Gregory Gibson.
I noticed that too, Shane.
Oh my God. I'm about ready to fall over. Outhouse Otis.
Yeah.
Otis, my man. Me and Otis always have a connection because I am subscriber number 1 to Mr. Otis's channel, and I just found his brass.
Moving on me.
I just found his brass channel token that he had made up that says FL Thunder number 1 on it. And I can't find it tonight, Otis, but I found it yesterday when we switched over from that desk to this desk. I'm fired
Well,
up,
happy
guys.
birthday, Danny. Friday will be Danny D's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Nice.
Danny.
How old are you going to be?
I said Neil for Drummond Detect. Hey, Joel.
Danny D, I say she's probably going to be about 28, 29.
I was going to say 29.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark. Thank you, Mary. Usually Tom Kingery or Shannon.
We were close, Rob. 30.
We were there. Danny, it's all downhill after 30. Once you're not in the 20s anymore, it's all downhill in the 30s, girl.
Then that slope gets even steeper when you hit
It's
40.
fast. That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's like this when you hit 20. Then it goes like this when you hit 40. Then after you hit 50, you're just in a straight downward fall.
Howdy, Don. Hey, Shane. Yeah, Captain Vic, we don't like to talk about that.
Oh, you don't remember 30, Mary?
We had a major controversy at trivia tonight. A whole bunch of us jumped Ed's shit tonight in a friendly way because he got a question wrong and he was relying on Google, and I said Google is wrong.
Google's never wrong, Rob.
Yeah,
it's always 100% right.
This was Google AI, and AI didn't know dick. Okay. In the game of Battleship, what is the least amount of numbers? What is the least amount of hits it takes to sink your battleship? 2, 3, or 5?
Battleship or any ship?
He said battleship.
Oh, battleship. Okay.
5.
4.
Richie's right. The battleship has 4 holes. The aircraft carrier has 5 holes.
That's 5.
The destroyer has 3. The submarine has 3. And the little PT boat has 2.
2.
But 4 was not an option. So we put 3, figuring 3 out of 4. And he said, no, it's 5. I said, no. It takes 5 to sink the aircraft carrier. And he says, Rob, I went by Google. And Google says, in the game of Battleship, it takes 5 shots to sink your battleship. And I said, that is wrong. And I showed Ed a picture of the 5 ships. And you could clearly see, he goes, Rob, I hear you, Rob. because a bunch of us came up with pictures of the battleship with 4 holes in it. I said, I've been playing this game for 50 years. I know the battleship has 4 holes in it.
Wrong again, Colonel Sanders.
Do what?
But
It's wrong again, Colonel Sanders.
Yeah,
Remember
no
that
shit,
water
yeah.
boy?
I don't know, Greg. I think they're not all battleships. The PT boat, I don't think it's a
Yeah, the little
battleship, but
PT boat has 2 holes. Then they have a submarine that has 3 holes. And then they have like a destroyer or a frigate that has 3 holes. And then you got the big battleship that you can tell is a battleship because it's got the big main, those big
Guns.
6 guns front and back like a regular World War II battleship has. That's got 4 spots. And then your aircraft carrier has 5 spots.
Yeah, Greg, PT boats were torpedo boats against submarines.
Yep, World War II. That's what John F. Kennedy commanded.
Yep.
yeah, Dan, stay home.
Because they're made out of plywood.
Ripped in half by a Japanese destroyer. That's where.
Yeah,
Kennedy
I know
got
the
it
game
back.
is called Battleship, but the main thing is to sink the battleship. That wins
See,
you
a
the
better
game.
question. Now, Richie will get this real fast. A better question would have been, how many total red
Thank
pegs
you,
does it
Anna.
take to sink your entire enemy's fleet?
Here. You want to go out? Go on. Hey.
How many
How many
how many
total
pins
hits?
is thick?
Yeah, how many total hits does it take to sink your
Oh,
enemy's
my
entire
God.
fleet?
Probably 18.
17.
One off, Rich.
Close,
5,
Richie.
4, 3, 3, 2. Now the cool thing is my buddy Steve that I say that I go on my road trips with. He's a huge Star Wars fan like I am, and while we were researching that on the phone during the break at trivia, they now have Star Wars pieces you can substitute for your ships. They have the Death Star. They have the big Imperial cruiser that's shaped like a big triangle.
God.
And then they have the TIE fighters, and then they have something else, another different ship. So they have 4 or 5 different ships, so you could play Star Wars on your battleship game. Oh, thank you, hon. Look at this. Miss Denise just brought me over my 2-carb brownies.
Rob, kick him off. Bill, kick him off. Just kick him off, Bill. Kick him off.
And like I say, this is a very loose word using the word brownie for this, okay?
It's kind of like a less hard charcoal briquette.
Yeah. And I will also tell you guys this. No matter how much of you're in a diet you're on, never get 2 diet things. We have one of them in the house here. The other one I want to put in the house.
Oh.
Do not ever get the low carb or no sugar Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that shit's just nasty.
Yeah.
Mark's exactly right. And do not ever, under any circumstances, buy sugar-free jelly.
Yep. No.
That's
no.
just
No.
nasty. Yeah, Otis, I saw it yesterday. Like I say, we're switching desks, Otis, from the big roll top that we're selling. Denise got me this beautiful business desk, and I was moving everything out, and it was in my desk drawer, Otis. It's still in the little black felt bag you sent it to me in, sir.
Hey, Bill, can you highlight Danny D's comment?
As soon as I can find it.
Okay. 9:53. That's when she posted it.
oh, yeah.
9:53. Thank you.
We already knew that.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
She can't come on screen because she's in her night clothes. What's that? No, it was over here.
I've met my goal. Thank you.
Awesome, Bill.
Absolutely, Otis. I trust everything I see on the internet. Absolutely.
And Google's never wrong.
That's not right, Otis. Hi, Marianne. I don't know who Marianne is, but hello, Marianne. Welcome.
She came over from Angie and Rick's.
Good night, Chuck.
No, what I used to hate in Battleship is when people would line their ships all up in a single row. So that you would sink one of the ships and they would go, oh, you sunk my battleship. So you'd go elsewhere. You wouldn't continue down the line. And the next thing you know, you're done. They got all your ships and you touched one of theirs because you can't find the rest.
Yeah.
Or you get a smart ass, Mark, that hangs the one ship off the end of the board so the one hole's not on the board.
Yep.
Or you get somebody who gets extra ships and puts them on there.
They're staying.
You sunk my first battleship, but I've got more.
Gregory, I would trade you these sugar-free brownies for a bowl of, or a spoon of peanut butter anytime, sir.
I don't know, Mystic. It had its moments.
Scott, I don't think Abe Lincoln made that statement.
Sure he did. Oh, we had another good question tonight. President Kennedy was in a room full of, was having dinner with a room full of Nobel Prize winner laureates from all different disciplines. And he said the brains in this room aren't even equivalent to, and he said, who? George Washington or Thomas Jefferson?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. He was the educated statesman.
Yeah.
Ah, Danny Boy, electronic battleship's not fun. You had to do the manual. Just like Double Trouble with the pop-up trouble thing with the dice in the middle. Man, on a rainy day, we played that one for hours.
Hi, SC. How you doing?
Mr. Sheldon, how we doing, sir? Well, Bill, if you look behind me where the computer is, okay, let's go over this shoulder right there. You got that box right there and all the kind of stuff sitting in front of it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It is right over there. You'll see all these little plastic baggies sitting there. And there is a big, they've been sitting up on the top of that shelf up there in the corner. And Denise's like, could you get rid of some cardboard boxes, please?
Hi, Practical Ken.
So I started going through them. And they've got all my little baggies from my 2024 coin roll hunting. And I'm trying to match it up to see which ones I've published and which ones I haven't. And that one I just published 2 weeks ago with the 25 silvers in it, I actually still have the baggie sitting here, Bill, with all 25 silvers still sitting there that I have not gotten rid of. Boom! And two of those are Benji's. And I did.
Man, I wish I had that problem.
That silver just hanging around.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a bag of silver. Hell with it. Throw it over his shoulder.
Bags of silver everywhere.
So I've got enough silver now to last me for several final prizes on the Sunday stream.
Cool.
They do need a metal detecting board game. They have the metal detecting game in the show, the Detectorist.
Hi, Joe. Bad idea.
Is Particle Ken here? Particle Ken is here.
Yes, he is.
Stop calling him Particle Ken because I didn't think he liked me calling him Particle Ken. But if Tom calls him Particle Ken, that's fine with me. It is, Marty. It's a rough life, sir. I don't know why, guys. I'm in a really good mood considering I'm not really sure. We had fun at trivia tonight, you guys. We finished third with 120 points. That's one of the best scores.
Nice.
We finished the last 3 rounds with 15, 15, and 15. Went from 105 to, or we went from like 90 to 10 to 120 in the last 3 rounds.
Hey, Rob.
Sir.
Man.
Let's start getting the duck race together for everybody in the chat.
Absolutely, sir. Hi Ho Silver. I think it's the greatest show. It is a great metal detecting show for detectorists. It's a great family show. There's nothing untowards in it. Even the bad guys are not really bad guys. They're just kind of idiots. It's a fun show. If you get it on Netflix or Amazon, wherever you get it, yes, Hi Ho Silver, I would recommend. I have watched the Detectorist show, all 3 episodes, at least 5 times. I have not seen their Christmas movie yet.
And neither have I. When did that come out?
It came out like a year after the show, Mark. A year or two after the
Oh.
show.
Oh,
I
you
have
got to
not
watch
seen
it
it yet.
Yeah, I got
And
to.
I just found out they are doing a season 4 of Ted, guys. One of the funniest freaking shows you'll ever see in your life.
Hi, Rob Whitegold.
No, hi ho.
Hi ho, Silver.
No,
Okay.
no nudity, and no violence. So I don't know if that's
That's
good
no
for you or
good.
bad for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's supposed to find a bullet.
I would
And so-
assume. It was to get the bullet out of not Lincoln. It was it Harrison or Grover Cleveland or somebody?
I think it was Grover Cleveland,
Yep.
but I'm not positive.
Ding 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 ding.
But they
What
had
we
a-
win, Bob.
But they had a metal mattress underneath them, so the metal
Yep.
detector didn't work.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exact. Man, I'm,
Okay.
I'm taking Richie as my partner when we do the trivia with Tony at 5280 again.
Might be disappointed.
I'm going to
Yeah,
go
well,
solo here
I got
because
3 out of 10, Richie. So yeah, we could not do any worse than that.
I'm going to go solo because I said in my thing, if I met my goal, I'd do a giveaway. So I'm going to show what the
Alrighty,
giveaway.
Bill.
So.
Oh my God, Scott McClory, Suits is a freaking phenomenal show, Scott. Just a freaking phenomenal show.
Hey, Rob.
Plus,
quit
there's
putting
not
my
an
goal-
ugly person on that show. So
Anyways, here's the
Let me
first
get
sticker, one of mine. A Marlin sticker. Easy digging Ezra. Magnet.
Ezra, there's Amina.
Ezra,
Rod
yeah.
Fisher. Ohio River, just, Shane's okay, so I'll throw one of his in.
that was a Brockton. Oh, there's Ohio River. Okay, gotcha.
Johnny's Corner.
Good coffee, hon.
A Mark the Berg Hunter.
Yeah, throw that
That
away.
guy.
Who?
A Swift.
Throw it away.
Team Lynch. Wicked Digger.
Your mother just went to bed. Why do you do this every
And
time? she
now,
goes-
also a Chris Wicked Digger button,
Well, I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
along with a painted Canadian coin. Now, the best part, if I can find them here, can't see them, 3 wheat pennies. And last but not
Big
least,
excitement.
Be the excitement.
wrong one, where'd it go? There it is. A 1907 Indian head.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's the prize pack for tonight.
Bill's
I want in
stepping
on
it
that.
It'll be yours.
up here tonight.
The price
Huh?
is right.
Well, for meeting my goal, I figured that'd be a nice giveaway.
Damn nice giveaway.
Me, says Diana. Thank you, Carrie.
Did you see what Angie wrote? Don't bother putting me in.
Oh, stop, Angie.
Hey, you won something for me. I know Rick stole it, but you won something from me. I say, excuse me, not stole it, procured it.
Procure is a good word.
Yep.
Well, every time I stole something from another department, there's a big
Hey,
shops I worked at. I told them I never stole anything. I procured it.
Hey, Back Road.
Back Road Hillbillies is here. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, been a minute. 5 Mile. Nice pack of goodies. I won't get McClory tonight. Yeah, you.
Oh, you're in,
everybody-
Michael.
Everybody in the chat's in, Michael.
Yep. Just got to make sure you text something or text.
Reallocate. Yeah, that's a good one too, Shane.
Yes.
Has
reality.
anyone seen the most ridiculous bid on The Price is Right on the Showcase Showdown?
No,
No.
The video's on YouTube. And the guy, they show the showcase, and he bid like $250,000.
Are you serious?
Bob Bach is trying to talk him out of it, and he sticks with it. and everyone's just dying in the audience. And so they go to the other person. Well, how much will you bid for yours? $1. It's hilarious. You got to look it up.
See, that's what happens when you get someone on the show who's never watched one of the shows.
Actually, I think he
It
did.
amazes me.
I think
Rich,
he actually did it on purpose. So
we love watching Family Feud with Steve Harvey.
Rich,
I mean,
oh
because
no, Richard Dawson.
the amount of the ignorant people on that show amazed me. And what also amazes me is that when they have a category with 8 answers, and it's a hard category, and people go, "We're gonna play," even though they didn't get any of the answers when they stood there at the podium. Like, "We're gonna play," and they go there and they don't get any. They don't get any, and I'm like, why wouldn't you pass it every single time? Because as soon as the other team doesn't get any of the 8 answers, all you got to do is get one answer, and you get all the points. But yet, whenever somebody goes, "We're going to pass," he looks so astonished. And I'm like, now, if I got up there with my family and I was team captain, we'd be passing every round, and then you just answer one question. Because nobody, the amount of ignorant people in that show is just.
What do you mean? Hello.
Richard Dawson was the best Family Feud host, by the way.
Yeah, he was. Oh, that's true with any of those shows, Danny. If you win them, you've got to pay the income.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to pay tax on it. Doesn't matter, price right or whatever. Wheel of Fortune, you got to pay the tax.
King's Gold, New York, welcome also. And Bill, am I correct? Michael Farley is a name that used to be here and has come back.
Is
Or
what?
is it a new name?
No, he's been here.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Jim, hello. 48 in the house.
Good seeing Practical Ken here tonight too.
Yeah. That depends, and if it's blood money, some states you don't have to. I know California you don't have to.
Nice, Danny.
Frank, how you doing?
Hello, Frank.
Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Evening, Pat.
A third of a cent per kernel there, Pat.
Why is it not showing up?
All right, guys, we've got 50 people in here. I've only got 33 names in the list. So if you haven't said hi in the last few minutes, please say hi.
Yeah, say something.
Hi.
Hogan's Heroes. Yep, love that
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Hogan.
I see nothing.
Yeah.
I hear nothing. I know nothing.
I hear nothing.
I still like when they thought the war was over and Colonel Klink was going to be out of a job. He looked at himself. What do you do? I own a toy factory back home. Because you need a CPA.
I got to cover up those brownies.
Yes, and she didn't bring enough to share with everybody, Rob.
Actually, there is enough to share with everybody. You're just not here.
Want to soften them up? You can put them in the microwave.
Nah, he's going to ship them to us, so he's got to keep them hard. Everybody gets a brownie.
Yep.
Hey, when she gets in the mood, there'll be another gooey race when she gets in the mood. I'm not going to rush it, but But we will definitely be reiterating that is to United States only.
Yeah.
That was an absolute freaking nightmare.
Hey, Bart.
Howdy, Bart.
For a price, you owe 36 cents upon delivery, says Shane.
Never gonna let me live that down.
No, he isn't. Nice backbreaking. He found a 44 war nickel in his pocket yesterday.
Nice. Did you see Swifty got like $4 and something out of a Coinstar?
Wow.
They left like $3 coins and then a whole bunch of the rest of the change, and it added up to 4 something. I'm like, how the hell could you not remember that much change?
Oh, it's not surprising to me. I used to run that one in the Safeway back home. It was like a lot of homeless people and druggies would use that one because it was close to town and the parks. And they never bothered to check the, tray to see what was in it after they were done. So
I found, I don't know how or why, but I found like $32 worth of change, all in the reject slot of a coin stack.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
At one time.
Oh,
yeah. It was all piled up.
Wow.
I guess Diane, even as much noise they make, I found the coins laying on the floor in front of them sometimes after they walked away.
Have you guys seen that channel here on YouTube where the one guy, that's all his channel is, where he spends the whole day going to a Coinstar, and he's got like one of those wooden back scratchers that he's taken like he's cut the little knobs down so it fits underneath the machine. So besides checking the machine, he checks the top tray too to make sure there's not anything stuck. And then he takes his little back breaking stick and he goes under the machine. And more times than not, he gets coins out from underneath the machine.
Yep.
I'm not sure I want to do that, but
I tried that one time, Rob, and the Coinstar guy frowned upon me. Very much so.
I would think so, Mark. But this guy does it every one he goes into.
He said
Denise gets upset. Denise gets just embarrassed just if I put my fingers in the tray hole, much less looking through the bottom.
Yeah,
Rocky Mountain Brad.
The owner said even if the money is underneath the machine, it is still mine. I was like, okay.
And he went, no, it's not.
Lately, the coin stack has been slim pickings.
It has been. It has been lately.
So Scott, you can say you got McCloried with Coinstar?
He gets McCloried by the Coinstar.
Yeah, probably. Anna.
You got more petting today than your mother has. Howdy, Miss Georgianne. All righty, now we're up to 47 names out of 52 people. That's a little closer.
Yep, I hear you, Robert.
Yep.
Same here. Yep. You had to walk by and just stick your finger in the coin slot.
It's like second nature now.
Yep.
I don't like the ones that are in the public stores because they have the coin return that sticks out from the machine, so it's just easy to glance down and see the coins. I never find anything in that external one.
Yeah, I like the ones that are hidden. Yeah, those are the best.
Hey, Ringo.
Hi, Ringo and Czar.
We should get to check the inside of the dump tray too.
Yep, I do that. Yep.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It all depends on where it's located, Ken.
Yep, I used to check
Hey, Diana.
headphones too, Marianne. Except for one, because there was never any money in it. I knew it wasn't because it was one of the old ones. You could call out and somebody could answer, then you'd hang up and you wouldn't have to put the dime in. They knew where you were calling from because it was the only phone left in the county like that. So.
Cool, Michael.
All right, guys, I'm just double checking here real quick. Nice 5 mile. Ouch, Otis, that's cold. Well, I don't mean I've fallen back here, but I'm just to the point where Pat came into my thing.
Oh yeah, medical detectors. All the ones in California had those. Gift card or an Amazon card that we didn't have to pay the almost 11% or over 11%.
Yep.
That was almost 5 years ago since I'd been back there.
Well, Billy's chat's going by as fast as our Sunday chat.
What? I just fed you. Jesus.
I know this one's over here too, bugging me.
Hungry.
God. What are you belly aching about? Yeah. You didn't even eat it all.
Yeah, why gold is expensive. It's ridiculous.
What? You sound like an old woman. There.
All right, I've got everybody. And Richie, I remember to add you, Mark, and me.
Cool.
Nice.
I always forget the panelist.
Forget to paddle what? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Torchy. 50 likes. Huh? Sweet.
Nice.
I'm showing one because I never did refresh it.
51 was chewing right now.
Wow.
I remember when we got 69 that one night.
Yep. That was a great night. This is a great night, too.
Oh, I was experimenting with my channel logo and I got Zeus on the desk.
There you go.
I think it'll go off when the race starts. I hope it does.
Wow. Well, yep. Levi's are expensive nowadays.
Alrighty, guys, this is for all the stuff that Bill did.
Yep. Good luck, all.
Reed.
Hey,
Reed.
Get Reed in there.
Alrighty, Mr. Reed.
I haven't bought any
Perfect timing,
Levi's in a
perfect
long
timing,
time.
Reed.
Reed,
Perfect
don't
timing,
call us
Reed.
gentlemen.
Mm-mm.
We all work for a living.
Oh, we
Hey,
used
Thomas.
to.
907.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm telling you, Bill, it's there's something in the radio waves that as soon as you start a race,
Yep.
it just goes out there on the interweb.
Yeah, we have less people in here, so some people left. Yeah, well, I don't buy Levi's anymore because I was buying because I always used to love wearing the carpenter's pants. They got so damn cheap, they wouldn't even last a summer.
Hey, Bill, there's a little blank spot now that says present or invite. That was never there before.
I know. That just showed up tonight. And all it is the same thing as the present
On the
down
bottom,
in the,
yes, I know. All
Yeah.
right. All right. Shuffle characters once, shuffle characters twice, shuffle characters 3 times, and 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Oh, these are robots. Huh. Or robots or radios. I'm not sure which.
They're robots.
One was
One looks like a radio.
yeah.
He just faded.
Number
He's
two.
old.
Number 24 there looks like Rosie. 41 does too.
Look at that. Angie and Rick was out there in front. The Egghead, along with Mark TBH.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
Oh, Minardo Rob's the old radio. No wonder he's not coming
Oh,
on.
did you get Park Rat Pat in there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's up top. He's the red, whatever the hell it is. Never forget my man, Park Rat.
Stop it. Stop.
I
Stop.
was like Santa Claus. I went over my list twice.
Wait. What is your
All right,
problem?
Rocky
tonight,
Mountain
dude?
Brad's out there. So is Danny
Come on.
D. And they hold it. Here comes Jody from the back. Is Jody going to do it? No, Mr. Tully comes up at the last minute.
Wow.
Tully.
Nice.
You say check that robot for steroids.
Mr. Tully, you still here?
Flying up there.
Hi, Hobo Rob.
Evening, Hobo Rob.
I think that robot's going to pass post-race inspection.
That's what I was called, Greg the Egghead.
Well, Danny's here. I haven't seen Mr. Tully yet.
Neither have
Oh,
I.
there he is. He's here.
There he
I
is.
see
He's
him.
here.
Boom,
I see
way
him.
to
He's
go,
here.
Mr. Tully.
My email's in there. Let me, where'd it go? You email me your address and I will get that out to you.
I think you're right, Danny boy.
All right, so that was 10:23, 10:21 p.m. Duck race number 1,
Mr. Tully?
10:21 p.m. Mr. Tully.
Well, guys, I'm going to jump off because I got like 10 patients to see tomorrow. So I got to get a
Okay, Mark.
good night's sleep.
Thank you for
Good for you,
coming
Mark.
on.
Mark. I'm glad you're busy, sir.
Yep. Busy's not the word, Rob.
Well, buddy, that's better than not being busy, I guess.
Yep. Very true. Yep. Good night, all.
I
Take care, Mark.
You're hanging around a little longer than normal, Richie. You're usually out of here. by
yeah, I
now.
know. Yeah, I usually am. Won't be too much longer.
Oh, no
I
problem.
finished my beer.
Finish your beer.
Jesus, now, Richie, I could drink this coffee and not have any problem sleeping, but you give me that beer and I probably wouldn't be able to finish the stream.
Oh wow.
He wouldn't.
I don't drink, so whenever I have a beer, I'm just Joe Lightweight. So
he had a beer at the meet and greet one time. They got a video of it. It was funny.
yeah,
He was having a
they
good time,
joke,
though.
as soon as I sniff that bottle cap, take off the bottle cap on the beer bottle, I'm going to start to get high. Yeah, I've just never been. I grew up with a father as a heavy drinker. I got to hate the sound of a beer can being opened up, especially in the morning. And then after 10 years as a cop, never seeing anything good alcohol did for anybody, that just completely turned me off.
Mm.
There you go.
I can
King
see
of
that
beer.
beer.
Only drinks at work. I love it.
I can see that being a problem when they open a beer first thing in the morning.
Yeah, by around 11 o'clock, my father would open the first beer, and that just really turned me off. Now that was, like I said, that was after he retired. He never drank when he worked, but he went from coffee to beer. All right, I know somebody came in while we were doing
Gary
the
just
race.
came in again.
Gary.
He was there. He came back.
And Hobo Rob. Let's get them added in.
Yeah. I used to do this one place I used to work at. I used to do bids, and there was this bar and grill on the way back to the shop. So after I did the bids, I'd always stop there for lunch and have a few beers and something to eat. When I was sitting there and the boss walks in, I thought that I'm toast. Boss sits down, orders a beer, orders lunch. So I don't got to worry about that then.
You get the right boss.
Huh?
You had the right boss.
Yep, he was great. I loved working for him. Okay, Mr. Tully.
Yeah, we got
Thank
50,
you.
55 in here. Thank you, good people. Mark the senile, yes, you were, sir. Right after Mark, or right before Mark the Berg Hunter. And we added Hobo Rob. We added, we got Ringo and Czar in there, and we got Thomas 907. So we've got, look at that. We've got actually 55 people in there. This is kind of scary. I was looking back through my email today, guys, and I've been communicating on email with some of you good people since 2021. And a lot of them we were brand new people just meeting each other. I got there's a lot of first emails in there from Mally Man. Hey Rob, this is Mike Lyman, MA Lyman 24. Papa Rouse Bill, one of the first emails from him when we introduced each other, and been doing this for quite a while, guys. I think Charlie and I have been going strong for over 3 years now on the Sunday and Saturday stream.
We have.
Time flies.
Richie, you got that right. For sure. My mom used to say, the older you get, the faster it goes. And when you were 16, you didn't quite understand that. But as I get older now, and I think about that, and here's my reasoning why time is slower for young people, because you have less life experiences and time to look back on. So you don't have a time frame reference because you have less life experiences to learn from. So it's not.
You got less of your memories full.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'll look back and see some things of mine as I did as a picture, and the picture will bring back some memories, but they're not there all the time. But yet my younger sister, they'll be talking about something when I was like,
thank you, Mr. Kelly. I got it. Oh,
my sister go, I remember that. I'm like, Melanie, you weren't born yet. Oh, no, I remember that. Melanie, you weren't born yet. You were still in the womb at 2, okay? Oh, no, I remember that. I don't even argue with her anymore.
Hi-Ho Silver is asking me his story behind the name Papa Rouse. Yes, there is. I love cheese. I'm a big cheese fan, and I'm a papa. My favorite movie and my daughter's favorite movie is The Princess Bride. And in The Princess Bride, there was the Rouse, rodents of unusual size. So I'm Big Daddy Rat cheese eater. So Papa Rouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Relic Reaper Don, if you look back at the show Mad Men, which was one of my all-time favorite shows, you look at those guys, they all had liquor cabinets. Once you got in office, once you got big enough to have your own office, they all had those trolley carts with the full,
Thank you, Anna.
absolute full liquor cabinet, full liquor bar.
Oh, Rob. Hi, Benzo. You know, they got Mobland coming out on, Rob?
Yes.
They got a new show coming out on Paramount called Mobland.
Yes. Yes.
With Pierce Bronson as the head of the mob,
yes.
and Tom Hardy as his hitman.
I just saw the first. I'm telling you, Bill, the one I'm addicted to right now is freaking Landman with Billy Bob Thornton.
That was great.
Oh my God, what a great first season of that show it was.
I'm still watching Zero Day.
And I got a little.
I have not seen that show.
Robert De Niro.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's on Netflix.
Can-do veteran. Apparently Anna got a little inebriated today.
Good for you, Miss Anna. Good for you. Can-do veteran, welcome, sir.
How you doing, Can-do?
Yeah, 5 Miles as Landman was awesome. But I will tell you this. As many great roles as Sylvester Stallone's been in, I mean, obviously we know him as Rocky and Rambo, and then he obviously did the Expendables, 3 Expendables later on. Guys, I'm flat out telling you, Sylvester Stallone was made for Tulsa King. That show freaking rocks.
Oh, Gregory Gibson. I love Sling Blade 2 with Billy Bob Thornton. That was a great movie.
That was the movie that put Billy Bob Thornton on the map.
Yep.
Because you know what, Bill? I bet I watched Tombstone 10 times and did not realize that Billy Bob Thornton was the Pharaoh dealer.
I like some of them there French fries.
Yeah, Tulsa King just freaking rocks 5 Mile. Now, see, I never saw
Tulsa King on.
except for clips of it on YouTube here, and that does look pretty good too on YouTube. Yeah, I never saw that one, Diane, Skin Flick with Billy Bob. Why, Johnny Tyler. You madman.
Rob,
Sir.
did you ever see the movie Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins?
Yeah, who's the guy named that plays the main lead in that? He was the guy from Time. He was the guy that went back in time on the motorcycle.
Fred Ward.
Fred Ward. Bill,
But
I have. I bet it's been 40 years though, Bill.
Right. But do you know who played the Oriental?
No.
You know who Joe Gray is, the dancer?
I've heard the name, but I wouldn't know him by face.
Okay, you find a picture of Joe Gray. He was the Oriental instructor in that. And I didn't know it till I finished the movie and watched the credits. I went, holy crap.
Wow, Mermaid says she had more drinks today than she has in the last month. You gotta love it.
Monty's Ball, that was a good one.
I'm going to drop off in the chat.
Okay. Thanks for coming
being
up
here,
here,
sir.
Richie.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's most of Europe, Reed, not just Germany.
Here you go, Reed.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, that's Europe. I mean, they all drink. They drink when their kids at breakfast.
I got to
Good night, Richio. Yeah.
I spent a week in Germany when I was doing my cross Europe trip, and absolutely loved the country. Absolutely loved the people. Beautiful country. I would go back to Germany in a minute. I spent I think
Hey Rob.
days. Yes, sir.
Look at the. I'd say she's at what Medals of Sexy Mermaid. I'd say she's at the It might be now it is, but back then it wasn't. If they could reach up and put their hand on the bar with the money, they could buy beer.
Got you in the race, Madison.
Okay.
Sure, it wasn't Miss Mermaid. Sure, you're not Mr. Johnson. Okay. Yeah, Zach's.
No, I don't think she wants to come on panel. She's welcome if she wants to.
Oh, I'd love to see a tipsy mermaid up here. That would be awesome. Hey, Bill, I got to admit, Bill, I took a pain pill right before I came on. Excuse me, half a pain pill because I can't take it. But
boy, in another 25 minutes, you're going to be in
they don't kick in for like 2 hours, Bill. So I'll probably be okay for about another hour.
Yeah, okay, Rob. I'm not clothing appropriate. Nope.
I like it. My friend lives in Germany. Said she graduated from kindergarten to beer garden. Absolutely. Oh, she's not clothing appropriate. We'll definitely get up here, mermaid. Sorry, mermaid. It's Tuesday night. We can do that. It's not Sunday morning. Have a good night, Gary.
Yeah, I know, Reed.
That's true. Zaxxon, I gotta admit, Zaxxon, that's true. Yeah, Reed, Reed, when you used to come by on Pat's Wednesday night Zoom, we used to talk about when you lived back in Germany, and yeah, I know how much you enjoyed the country and liked it. Love Germany. I would go back to Cologne, Germany in a heartbeat. Yepper, 5 Mile. But I just think it was great when she made that comment about the guy talking to her on the beach. I was rolling because I'm trying to rewatch all the Monday Digs guys because I was at my first metal detecting club meeting last night in over a year since his hip went out and I can't detect. They asked me to be the guest speaker last night, so I did a 15-minute presentation on numismatics, and I centered quite a bit of the talk around Troy's two bills, the 8.7s and the 7.7s with the 8 that Troy got that he sold for big bucks, and I was talking to people about exactly, what I said, Troy found those in the cash register. We were talking about Coinstar tonight and how much money you can get there. Troy went to his cash register at work to change out a $5 bill for some soda, and those two bills were sitting right there in the cash register. And who knows, there could have been 3 or 4 more of those in sequence that somebody already taken out for change. But there you go, Hi-Ho Silver. I'm never clothing appropriate for the Jets. I'm telling you, you guys want a good laugh? Watch the Sunday morning chat where Charlie shows up with no shirt on.
Yep.
That was hilarious. And then Bill and I, who else? Bill, it was me, you, and who else came in with no shirt on the next day? Or
That's
that
just
Saturday
you and
night?
me, I thought, Rob.
Was it just you and me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't get Grandma Kelly to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill, I keep forgetting to bring this up. I wanted to bring it up Saturday and Sunday, and I forgot about it. Bill, did you get notice from YouTube that they're increasing the commercials?
No, I didn't.
They starting May 19th, I guess you have to, if you don't click the button and opt out, they will automatically put another commercial at the midpoint roll, the 8-minute point of your video in the mid roll. They sent me a heading: increase your YouTube revenue by 6 to 9% by adding a mid roll commercial. And if you don't want to, you have to click out of it. So I have already clicked out of it, guys. I am not going to be adding any commercials to my videos. I had a couple people a couple Sundays ago mention something about a couple commercials that ran a little long. But it's like I talked about them with Shane and Grandma Kelly. Guys, that's how YouTube makes their money, and that's how we make our money. So there's going to be some commercials if you're a monetized channel. What blows my mind is that they're already putting commercials on people's channels that aren't monetized. That is something they got greedy and changed.
Oh, they changed that.
Before I was monetized, you didn't have any commercials. And then as I got closer to it, they changed their policy. And I started seeing commercials on my own videos where I wasn't even monetized yet.
They've been doing mine for a long time, Ron, before I was monetized. A long time.
Well, but see, that was like 3-4 years ago for me, Bill. Yeah. So, but yeah, they just sent out. Here it is right here, Bill. Ideas for you. You could earn 6 to 9% more showing mid-roll ads, and all your videos could improve your channel's earnings. Update your ad settings. I opted out of it.
That's a crock.
The last thing anybody wants to see is more commercials. So yeah, so I opted out of it. Absolutely not, Ken. It is completely optional, sir.
Evergreen Adventures. Hello.
One of these
That's
days,
a
I'm
new
going
one.
to try that, Zaxxon. Wow. Nice 5 Mile. Good evening, Evergreen. Nice, Madison, Maine. Oh, absolutely, Reed. I would love that. Yep. I know, right? Hi Ho Silver. I know, Zaxxon, right? What do you mean? I'm not positive about that. I'm not up on exactly how YouTube's. I'm the last guy to ask how the hell YouTube's algorithms work.
Oh wow. Greg
Yeah,
O'Diver's
Greg.
got a
Yeah. He hasn't been around in a while, Greg.
yeah.
There you go. Put them on for you, King's Gold. That's right. Put them on for you. Evergreen, we're having a good night. I'd say sir, but I don't know if it's a sir or man, but we're having a good night. No, don't say that, Reed. Well, that's Mermaid. I watch a lot of YouTube on TV, and on TV, you have to watch most of them. I know, Tom. I'm down here at the bottom of the chat. I know.
You have to watch them on your TV, Rob. I can click right out of them.
Some of them I can, not all of them.
Almost all of them. All mine have like a 5-second thing, then click and you're out.
3 out of 4 do, but sometimes the fourth one it'll be a 30 or 40-second commercial, and the timer runs the whole way.
That's true. Yeah.
Good for you, medical. Good for you. Thank you for trying. I've got that box of pennies right there. I have to finish. I just did my 9th box of halves for the year. I've got to go pick up my new Tuesda boxes. They're sitting up the bank tomorrow. I've got one more box in the garage. Diane, I keep debating about whether I want to do that or not.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive now, isn't it? Like $15 a month?
15 or 16 a month, yeah. Medical, I can tell you this, in all the years I've done quarters. Now, I haven't done a lot of boxes. I've probably done under 10 quarter boxes. And the reason I don't do a lot is because in all the boxes of quarters I've done, I've never found a silver quarter. Now, I have found San Francisco proofs. And the last couple boxes, I've found a West Point W quarter. And those quarters, some of those in nice shape can go $5, $6, $7. So I've never found a silver, though, in quarters, ever. $50 obviously is the best one. Marty V, who's here tonight, Marty Verstal, he does mostly nickels. And man, he kills it for the silvers and the buffaloes. And he even finds V's pretty regularly. And that's not something I find as V's. So there you go. I've never tried Tubi either.
Yeah, but
Otis, go ahead, Bill.
I love Tubi. They get the worst B-grade horror movies on there, but they're great.
Otis, they stopped making them, but they're not getting rid of them. They just Trump has ordered them to stop making them for this year because it costs so much to make a penny. So it's going to save the mint. I don't know, 1.8 million or 18 million or something. It's going to save them. So they've stopped making the penny, but they're not taking it out of circulation, and you can still go buy them. Right after he gave that announcement, I went to my local bank and I ordered 2 boxes. One of those 2 was sitting right there, and you can still get pennies. We'll have pennies till freaking hell freezes over. Nice, Sheldon. Okay, Gregory, I don't know what that slang is. My daughter got a sly in her change the other day. I'm not familiar with that terminology, Gregory.
Yes, I do. King's Gold. I subscribe to Creature Features. The one with the rock star and Butler and
Medicine
Tangela.
Man. Oh. Wow, nice, mermaid.
Nice.
Wow, that is rare if you've
Wow.
only seen it twice in 14 years.
That is rare.
Oh, an SLQ. Oh, okay. He just spelled it wrong. SLQ. Wow. I have never seen one of them in congratulations, Gregory.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, that's I don't understand that. They're losing more money making nickels. It costs like 13.6 cents to make a nickel. You're absolutely right, Joe. I actually showed that in the video I did about them canceling the penny. That was actually one of my most viewed videos of 2025, Bill, when
Yeah.
I
But
did the
Rob,
video.
the difference is that nickel will last 100 years.
That's true. You're right, Bill, because it's not zinc. That is true. Obviously, my favorite medical detectors is doing $half.
Oh,
Absolutely,
nice.
Reed.
I have silver. First Croto
Absolutely,
Bell.
Reed. They can stop
Sweet.
making pennies for a long time. Oh, nice. Crota Bell. Ooh. Hi Ho Silver, you're in the KC area? Oh, that is outstanding, sir. Next time I'm there in KC visiting family, I will look you up. Miss Diana, have a great night. We thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Very important doctor's appointment. Well, definitely don't miss that, ma'am.
Good night, Mary.
Miss Mary, have a good night too. It changes for gambling at the senior center. Oh, that sounds awesome. Same with me, 5 Mile. A Crota Bell is one of my #1 relics on my bucket list. I've got 4 skeleton keys I've found. They're not easy to find in Florida either, so I treasure every single one of those. I got my first ball button, well, my first and only ball button on Dalton's 12-acre Field of Dreams. That goes back to the mid 1800s, is about when they stopped ended ball buttons. I will treasure that one. That's probably going to be the only one of those I ever got in Florida. And I have gotten 1 2-cent piece here in Florida. I got an 1869 2-cent piece on a 1925 property. Go figure that. But that 25 house was right across the street from some 1890s ground. So that very easily could have had somebody carrying that around for 20, 30 years. Yes. Yes, my sister lives near Independence. She can hear the stadium cheer when the Chiefs are playing. Hi-Ho Silver. Oh, absolutely, Danny boy. We'll be digging coppers for a long time. I think within 10 years, I think most of your zincs will be pretty. Yes, I do,
Shot.
William. Yes, I do, William. I'm a big silver collector. Yeah, Hi-Ho Silver. Last time I was there, well, one of the first times I was there, I was still so new. I hadn't gotten up my guts to door knock yet. But yes, the next time I am there, I'm going to be doing some door knocking.
Well, they don't know any better, Jackson.
Tomorrow is 10-cent bingo. There you go. No, don't say it like that, Madison, Maine. They're in a lot of sections of the country, they're hard to find. Well, Reed, a lot of countries are going to aluminum coins.
Yeah, have been for a while.
Yes, some people still cheer for the Chiefs, Zaxxon. They're my second favorite team.
Oh, that's right. Robbie came afterwards. Mermaid found a few rings yesterday and her second silver.
Oh. Oh, Pat says zinc's can last a long time in drier climates, and Pat's our soil expert. I will now. Are they going to be in next week's video, Mermaid, or were any of them in yesterday's video? Because I didn't finish yesterday's video. I had to leave right after you spoke firmly about the guy talking to you. Oh, Scott says it's his white whale. No, that's not my white whale. My white whale is the one that Gregory Gibson said his daughter found, the SLQ. That's my white whale. Oh, and Bill,
Yeah.
on that shelf right there, you can't see it below the edge of the table, but on one, two, actually, no, right up there in the corner, that red 3-ring binder right there. I was looking for something yesterday and I couldn't find it. So I thought, well, maybe it's in that red 3-ring binder. And I opened it up and it was completely empty except for one page of 2x2 folders. And I had all my Missouri silver up there, including my one and only barber quarter that I ever found in Missouri. So now I just found all the silver from my Missouri trip in that red binder right there. Yeah, I'd love to find a sleigh bell, crodle bell, jingle bell, whatever you want to call it. I have found the top of one old bicycle bell from 1905. It's got an American flag on it. I have found one of those. Absolutely, Reed. But Mermaid's just been kicking butt lately.
Yeah.
She's gonna start to get up there with Troy and Kimberly. I'm telling you guys, if you guys want to watch a channel with some great silver and some phenomenal finds, watch Kimberly Creamer, the Sunshine State Detectorist. Her and Troy have just been tearing it up. Dirt Troll and Troy's got some phenomenal finds. He does more on TikTok than he does on YouTube, but I'm trying to get him back more on YouTube. But one of these days he's got a Sunday morning off. We're going to invite him on the show. Sometimes, Gregory, I have. When I used to have my flea market store, my video store, Gregory, on a good day we could gross $400, $500, $600. And I remember, I had we'll make this long story short. When I had a girlfriend, my girlfriend before Denise, which was 27 years ago, her and I leased a brand new Jeep Grand Cherokee together. And I drove it to the flea market one day. I normally drove my truck, but for some reason I had the Jeep. It must have been after we split up. And I had the Jeep. And so I didn't drive it that much because after we split up, she had the Jeep for a while and she put so many miles on it that we were going to be over the mileage. So I had to just park it. So it sat parked in the driveway for like 6-7 months to make sure we weren't going over mile. But I didn't drive it to where I had enough low mileage to where I could take it on my Bowling Green trip to North. So me and my buddy were in the Jeep one year and I was looking for DVDs at a pawn store up in Bowling Green. And I come out and he's sitting in the passenger seat and I hop in the truck and he's laughing his ass off. He's just sitting there laughing, Bill. And I go, what are you laughing about? He goes, you wouldn't even know it, would you? And I go, what? And he hands me an envelope, one of my flea market envelopes with the date on it. And it was one of my flea market envelopes from a couple months ago with like $730 in it. And he goes, you're not even missing this, are you? I go, nope, didn't even know I was missing a week of my pay. And goes, you're unreal. It was in the, they had one of those door folders that had like the little hinge on it. So it snapped shut. So it was real. So he just was sitting in the truck waiting for me. And he just moved the flap folder and there was an envelope. Now this was 28 years ago, but ooh, that sounds nice, Jody. Very nice. Yeah, Jackson, that was. Oh, nice. I'll be at the Show Me Hunt. Very nice 5 Mile. Do you know if Iron Antler and Risha are going? And do you know if Show Me Treasure's going? They're both Missouri channels. Oh, Bill, my
Yes.
Monday digs video for next week is going to be on a estate sale coin collection, and I know when I explained it, very cool. I know when I explained it, I made it as clear as mud. So I'm actually going to be doing a separate 2 or 3 minute video explaining the rule. Guys, we're going to be doing a giveaway on this coming, since you folks are here and most of you are regulars on Saturday and Sunday also, and some of you are members. We're going to be doing our Monday Digs video this week is going to be on an estate sale, and I'm going to be releasing it earlier to members, and then I'm going to be releasing it on Monday night. So we're going to do a giveaway on that video with 2 winners. One of them is going to be a member, and then one of them is going to be a viewer / subscriber from Monday. What the whole gist of the contest is I'm going to show you this entire coin and stamp collection that from an estate sale. One of Denise's relatives' neighbors died, and the family had the collection appraised. So I'm going to show you the entire collection, every single coin and stamp and bill and token and Canadian coin, and I'm going to show you the whole thing. And your job is to guess what the appraisal to purchase that came in at.
Uh-huh.
And then the person who's a subscriber, or excuse me, that's a member, gets the closest, and the person that watches the Monday Digs video, the 2 people that get closest, there'll be a 90% half winner for each one. I know when I explained it in the video, I didn't make it clear, so it's real easy. So for the members, send me an email. When you watch it early, send me an email to the flthunder@me.com, because that way when the video gets published on Monday Digs, your comments, your guesses won't already be in there, so people won't look at your guesses and use your guesses. So send me an email. I'll probably be publishing the video in a couple days, so just send me an email and you could win a big silver, 90% silver. Oh, nice 5 Mile. It is, Anna. I actually haven't figured your word out really quick, Anna. Last week's word I figured out really fast. This word I haven't figured out yet. Oh, and Anna, I'm supposed to be contacting you for a gift. I'll try and remember to do that, but I'm thinking about the coffee mug where we don't eat our Wheaties.
Well, folks, it's the bewitching hour.
Well, Bill,
close.
let's run one more thing. I
Okay.
want to do a giveaway. So before we leave,
Okay.
let's do a giveaway. Let me add Ken Do if he's still here.
Can Do Veteran, are you still here?
And we need to have Evergreen Adventures.
Well, he's taggable. Oh, Evergreen.
And then
Hang out for a minute, Otis.
yeah, don't leave yet, Otis. Real quick, hang out.
$59 likes. Thank you, people.
And Bill, I think I got everything else in. I believe I got everybody else in there already. Got medical in there. Got Zaxxon in there. 5 Mile in there.
Tomcat Josh, hello.
Good
He
evening,
just
Tomcat Josh. Boy, did you time that absolutely perfect.
Well, that's a way to put it. Metal Taper. Hope it all goes smoothly out, House Otis. What we're talking about is move.
Did you win something on Sunday?
Wiley Detecting. Hello.
If you is, that's going to be a mystery silver. Bill, who'd you say just came in?
Wiley Detecting. Haven't seen him in a while.
Good evening, Wiley. All righty, Bill. I believe that's everybody. Let's go ahead and hit set. All righty, guys. This is going to be for 3 things. I'm going to send out a silver dime, a $2 bill,
Oh, thank you, Sheldon.
and a star note.
Nice. You got me in there, right, Rob?
No, but I will put you in there, Bill. I never put you in for your own races. Hold on.
Jeez.
I know, Bill. I'm chipping you out here. I guess I could take that Minardo guy out.
Yeah, so you could win again?
Yeah, win my own race again. All righty, guys. Let's shuffle these up one more time. And here we go, guys, for a Silver Rosie, a $2 bill, and a star note. 3, 2, 1. All righty,
Yep,
guys.
that's right.
This is for a triple prize pack.
Oh, man, I'm up there too soon. I got it.
I hate it when that happens, Bill.
Must be present to win.
Absolutely.
Marty just pulled up too quick.
All right, Bill, you were absolutely right. The pain pill just kicked in.
I thought so.
So I probably shouldn't do any coin roll hunting when we get off here because I'll probably miss something.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Rob. Don't edit any videos either.
How'd those naked bodies get in that picture? I don't know.
That guy spanking a monkey?
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. They don't really have a 19-second fade here, but there's the 19.
I know. Look at Tom Kingery. Him and Mystic
Tom's out
are
there early. Is he out there too early? Here comes Relic Reaper.
Didn't Tom just win something the other night?
Oh, here comes Hobo Rob.
No. Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy. Boom.
Danny. Let's go in here.
Is
Danny
Mr.
boy.
Danny boy still here?
He was just here. Speak up,
All right,
Danny.
Let's set the timer.
Yeah, you're right, Rich. It's rigged. Danny says, awesome. Thank you.
Boom. Don't even need to set the timer. Danny boy, I'll get those out to you.
Awesome. Congrats, Danny. Well, you get hold of Rob, but I think he's probably already got your address.
Yeah, Danny's won from me before. If you haven't moved, Danny, I'm good. If you've moved, please send me a new one.
Yeah.
But
you haven't moved in the last few years, have you, Danny? No, it says thank you, Rob. So apparently he hasn't moved.
Yep. Hi, Ho Sober. Thanks for hanging out with us. And buddy, the next time, if I get this hip fixed, next trip to Missouri, I'll definitely be looking you up along with Mr. Show Me Chris and Mr. Risha and Mr. Iron Antler Beard.
Good night, Anna.
I had so much fun meeting them.
And good night,
Alrighty.
everyone.
Bill, have a good night. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out.
Thank you all for being here. We'll
See you tomorrow
next
night.
week.
All right.